Hi friends, this is Lachhwani here, reporting the Analyze and Improve phase oral presentation for FS 575 Food Quality Management course. I apologize for the background noises as it's a windy day here today. So, to start with the presentation, a very quick recap of the define and the measure phase. So my goal for this project was to reduce 5 pounds per month for 4 consecutive months, and the measurable activities that I decided will be doing were walking 10,000 steps for at least 4 times in a week, and to avoid dessert after the meals. Avoiding dessert would, reduce the number of calories I'm intaking per day. So here's my raw data. Kind of put my data on a calendar for September month against the date. So the numbers below the date are the steps that I walk for that day. And if I did eat the dessert, I put yes, and if I didn't eat it, I put it no. So what I did is plotted the graph during the measure phase for the data that I have collected, and this is the X bar R chart for the steps that I walked in the month of September. As you can see, all my data points are within the upper and the lower spec limit. The main reason behind that is, the range of my data is like way too much. Uh, like for example, one day I was walking 4,000 steps and the next day maybe 12,000 steps, and just because of the high standard deviation, it looks like my process is in control. But if I have to define a spec limits and calculate the C and CPK, I'm pretty much sure that I'm not meeting the spec limit with this data. But I just wanted to present what I have plotted for the data that I have collected. Next chart that I plotted was the C chart, number of non-conformities. And in this chart, what I have done is, for example, if I didn't meet my goal for steps for that particular day, I counted that as one non-conformity. And if for a particular day, if I didn't meet this steps goal, plus I didn't meet the dessert intake goal as well, that I have counted as two non-conformities. And I plotted the C chart based off that data. Over here also you can see all my data points are within the upper spec limit. So doing some more digging into the cause and effect of why I wasn't able to meet my goals, I plotted the cause and effect diagram. The four subcategories that I choose to put in this diagram are, work. So at work, if I had to work long hours, I was coming home stressed and tired, and because of that reason, I couldn't do my steps. Or feeling stressed, you tend to you tend to intake more sweet, and maybe I ate dessert for that day. Second, family. So over the weekends, and this is usually over the weekends, I have to give time to the family, going out for movies or some social activities. Third, behavior, laziness, just pure laziness. Once I come home, I didn't feel like, going on to the treadmill and complete my steps. Or temptation for sweet, just behavior related again, was tempting more for sweet for that day. The fourth one, environment, rain, temperature, if it's too cold, kind of feel lazy for those days and don't go out for walk. Temperature fluctuations, same thing. So what are some of my improvement strategies based off the data that I have collected so far, and why I wasn't able to finish or achieve my goals? Uh, I basically, when I dissected my data, it comes out that 50% of the time it was due to the long work hours that I wasn't able to finish my goal. The second highest category was the family and social events, like during the weekends, went out for shopping, or there were some social activities, friends coming over at home for dinner. So 30% is that category, and finally the rest 20% that I was tired. So looking for the improvement strategies in these three categories. For long work hours, I have decided to limit the number of meetings at work if I can possibly. or delegate the task to my peer members or other coworkers. This way, I get to leave work on time. For social and family events, plan out the weekend activities. For example, if I know my friends are going to be home this weekend, I would rather, complete my goal early in the morning rather than, depending on that I will be doing the steps during the evening time, and I know it's not going to be possible because my friends are going to be home or I'm going to be out with family. So planning for the weekend schedule ahead of time maybe will help me achieve the goal on the weekends as well. And for the tired category, I decided to participate in the community yoga activities and also eat healthy food. This will, help me be more active and be less tired. So out of these improvement strategies, my next goal for the final presentation will be, to present the data after the improvement strategies are applied and see if we are able to see any improvements um, based off these initiatives that I have taken. So thank you so much, guys, for watching my video. Any suggestions are greatly appreciated, and any feedback is most welcome. Thank you. You have a great day, guys.